Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from group 3. Today we will explain our discussion about project feasibility analysis. The members of the group 3 are me, Muntabihun, and my friend Khoirul Mubin Fatyadi. Next, the project that we are analyze is Kopdar Café Business in South Tangerang. And to evaluate the feasibility of the cafe business, we will use three methods. These are payback period, net present value, and internal rate of return. And the next is the data we need for the analysis. First table is the financial table. And from this table, we get the initial model is 37 million rupiah, which the detail is as written. And the second table is the adjustment cash flow. We need this table for the net present value and IRR methods. Next
is table 3,
is
that is income table. From this table, we know that the total income is 37,500,000. And the next is table 4, that is total cost tables. This is total cost it's months in months. From the table, we know that the total cost is 31 million for 82533.00.
next, the first method, the first analysis is the payback period method. Payback period is the period required to cover investment expenditures back. If the payback period is shorter than required, then a project is said to be profitable or feasible, and vice versa. In short, the formula for calculating the payback period is equal to investment value over net cash. The next is the calculation. We have the net income or net cash is equal to total income minus total cost. And from the table 1 and 3, we get the net income is 37,500,000 rupiah minus 31,482,000 and 533 rupiah. And this the net income is 6,017,467 rupiah. And then we get the payback period is 37 million divided by this net income, this monthly net income. So we get the payback period is 6.149 months. And payback period in the research area, that is Tangerang Selatan, range between 9 and 24 months. So we get the investment is profitable since 6 months, 6.149 is less than 9. So this project is feasible. Next is the net present value method. NPV or net present value is the difference between the present value of the net cash flow with the present value of the investment. This method is usually used for capital allocation to analyze profit in a project will be implemented. The formula for calculating the NPV are NPV is equal to negative C0 plus C1 over 1 plus I plus C2 over 1 plus I squared up to Cn over 1 plus I powered by n. where C0 is the initial investment, C1 is the investment cash flow in the first year, Tn is the investment cash flow in the end year, and I is the discount factor. The next is the calculation. Um, the estimation of Tangerang Selatan's people purchasing power level is 7,5% per year. And from the table 2, in this estimation, we get NPV is equal to negative 37 million plus the first period um, cash flow over 1 plus 0,075 per period plus the second period over 1 plus 0,075 for 2 up to the 8th period cash flow per 1 plus 0,075 per by 8. And then we get the NPV is negative 37 million plus 44 million 781,149.76 rupiah. That is the NPV is 7,781,149.76 rupiah. Since NPV is positive, then the investment is visible. And the next is the IRR method.
Okay, for the IRR, we'll explain it by me. Internal rate of return, or we can say as IRR. IRR is a crypto tool analysis to determine whether the rate of return investment has advantages or disadvantages. The IRR calculation is done through interpolation method, while the calculation formula IRR by means of interpolation is as following. IRR is equal to I1 plus NPV1 over NPV1 minus NPV2 times I2 minus I1. The IRR indicators are as follows. If the IRR is greater than DF, or we can say discount factor, then the project is feasible to be implemented. But if the IRR is less than DF, discount factor, then the project is not feasible to be implemented. Okay, this is the calculation. The calculation of IRR using interpolation method, that is by simulating two values of the discount factor that results positive and negative NPV values. This is the table of calculation NPV interpolation. From the previous calculation, we have I1 is equal to 0.075. So we get NPV is minus 37 million plus 44 million 781,149.79. So we get the NPV is positive. That is 7,781,149.76. And then we have I2. I2 is equal to 0.13. So we get NPV2 is negative. That is 989,987.63. And then the calculation is IRR. This is the formula. So we get the IRR is equal to 0.075 plus, this is the NPV1 from the previous table, and then NPV1 minus NPV2, which is negative NPV, and then times I2 is 0.13 minus 0.075. So we get the IRR by the calculation. We get the IRR is equal to 0.13266. The IRR value above can be interpreted as the series of cash flows received for 8 years. Picture that the investment provides rate of return of 30.266%. With the current rate of return in market, discount factor is 6.50%. It can be concluded that this investment is feasible. So, based on three calculation, we get the results obtained are as shown in the table below. Analyzed results indicate that PP was at 6.1 for 9 months, or earlier that PP existing in the research area, namely in the range of 9 to 24 months. So the PP is feasible, and the NPV is 7,781,149.76, where the results of this NPV value shows positive results. So the NPV is feasible. Meanwhile, IRR is 13.266%, higher than pure market discount factor, which is about 6.50%. So the IRR is visible. Therefore, Kopdar Cafe business in South Tangerang is feasible to be implemented. Okay, thank you for the attention. That's all our explanation, our discussion about analysis of the feasibility of the project. I hope you can get our point, and it hopefully it's helpful for you. Thanks for your attention. Goodbye.